Are you new to Sons of the Forest and you don't know what the fuck to do? And maybe you don't want to die the first couple of days, so you looked up this tutorial on how to actually survive, or maybe you just looked it up because you don't have the game and you're kind of making up your mind whether to buy it or not. This video may be for you. So keep watching, stick around, and maybe you'll be a professional by the end of this video. Maybe. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a brand new game, show you guys how to survive straight from the start. I'm not a professional or anything, only have a few hours in the game. Not that much. Alright, so basically when you crash a helicopter, you have a specific landing spot, and it can be, you know, anywhere on this map. And then you have Kelvin here, which is your best buddy, but buddy for life. So when you go around, there's these black crates with, you know, explosives and fun shit. Hey, buddy! Alright, so basically this takes care of the dinner situation. So what you're gonna do is after you skin the deer, you should have these lumps of meat and maybe a deer head if you're lucky. And so the next thing is these yellow crates. These yellow crates are gonna have all kinds of loot in it, some tarps to cable to all this other fun stuff that you're gonna be using down the road. And these red crates with, you know, meds, tape, and all that good stuff. And you also have these green crates right here that have ammo in it. And also the number one important thing is when you get out, you're gonna have an orange pack, and it's gonna contain this little guy right here, which you're gonna open, and it's gonna have all of your basic gear to survive. Your GPS, your hatchet, everything. One of the first things that I do, I assign this to my hotkey, and I eat the meds because I'm dying. Then you just want to revive this good buddy right here. Hello? Hello? You. You have your improvised survival structures handbook where you can learn to craft everything from tents, and then you can see how to build all the structures here. I'm not going to cover this in this video. This video is just going to be strictly on surviving. This book has all the goodies that you'd want. You know, tree platform, stick bed, storage. No fishing rod because they haven't added that yet, sadly. Alright, so around the map are these different kinds of camps here. Some of them have segways here for very good transportation. And they also have more loot boxes and batteries and stuff. And this specific camp in particular also has a can opener right here. You can't see it because I already picked it up. But there's an exclamation point right there, and I'm right here. So if you want to know where the can opener location is, this is one of them. And the cooking pot. Very important. So, okay. Let's say your guy is very thirsty, right? Mine, not so much. Let's say you're very thirsty, alright? So what you want to do is you want to take a pot out, go near a water source, scoop up a pot full of water, and now you just want to go in your inventory, grab a stick, and look at the ground to make a fire. Now, you don't want it to look like that, because then you're just going to stake it in the ground like that for building fences and stakes and stuff. So you just want to make it look like that by pressing right-click. You want to make a fire, and light it. How you boil the water is you hold E on the fire, pick the cooking pot, hover over the gears, and you want to press the gear to get clean water out of it. While that is boiling, I'm going to tell you guys how to make a bow, and I really don't need to say much. You just put a stick in there, and you kind of just like right there, crafted bow. And the bow is essential for me because I do a lot of hunting, and I am one of those people that likes to keep my distance to the enemies. And it's just overall fun. Now, you obviously can't shoot a bow without arrows, right? So it doesn't work. It doesn't kill things. So for feathers, we're actually going to have to go down to the beach, which we will eventually make our way there. In the meantime, if you don't have a spear, just go into the river and just start hacking some fish. Squirrel! Oh shit, water's done. Then to store it in your inventory, you're just going to press E if you don't want to drink it right away. And then every time you're thirsty, you can just press right-click to drink on it. Alright, so now that we've got our clean cooking water... Clean cooking water? So now that we've got our clean drinking water, we can make our way to the beach. I'm going to take this Segway here. We're just going to make our way there. I'm just going to whip out the Jeep. Ah, fuck! Whoa! Boom! Alright, so as you're coming up on this exclamation point out here on the side of the beach, you're going to find a camp right around the corner here. And look at that! More good stuff. There's a pistol rail there, some ammo there, and some of these yellow boxes here. And then you're going to hear some badass music. But if you don't like music, you could always destroy these boom boxes for circuit boards. So now we're going to swim out to that orange raft, and we're going to find ourselves a nice little surprise. Bird! My feathers, bitch. I would advise caution when swimming out here if you have thalassophobia like I do, fear of deep bodies of water. There are sharks out here. Around maybe like... Sharks! Sharks! There are sharks out here! Swim as fast as you can so you don't get bit again. Ugh, fucking hate that. Okay, so after you get on the raft, okay, there's going to be a GPS locator on this guy's chest. Take that. It'll be useful. And then you have the pistol. Amazing tool. Alright, so if you're like me and you get bit by one of these sharks, shoot them in the fucking head for revenge. Huh? No! No! I'm a master survivalist, I swear. Ah, not again! Sorry for all you shark lovers out there. Alright, so there's another big bitch out there, so I'm just going to swim this way and see what happens. After that adventure is done, you can come back, and if you happen to get bit by a shark like me, you can make food and fill up your health. So one of the reasons why I wanted to come out to the beach, besides for the handgun right there, is because you're going to want to collect a whole bunch of small pebbles if you're going to be using the bow. After you collected a good amount of small rocks, you're going to want to put 2 sticks in, 4 small rocks, and 2 feathers. Now you get the feathers from killing those birds, and you can actually hit their corpses multiple times, and you'll get more feathers out of it. Now I have arrows for my beautiful bow here. One of the first creatures you're going to see is Virginia, or maybe the cannibals if you're unlucky, and she'll basically come and check on you every now and then. All you have to do is just ignore her. Don't give her attention. As you can see, the sun's going down, so we're obviously going to need to build a shelter so we can sleep. You're going to want to go into your inventory, grab a tarp, lay it down flat like this, and look at one of the corners to use one of your sticks and prop it up. So from here, you can hold E to save your game. Balls. I'm just going to sleep now, and then wake up, and now the sun's over there. And then I hold C to pick up my tarp. So what you're going to want to do, if there are no birds, you're going to want to chop a tree down. Timber! You want to take a log, right-click on it, so it does that. You want to prop it up, then you want to go into your inventory, or your book, find the birdhouse, then you can build a birdhouse, and you need 18 sticks. And finished. Now birds will come and go, then they'll drop their feathers. We're going to go to that exclamation point, which will give us another surprise. What the fuck do you want? Back off, motherfucker! Ah! Alright, well, he ran off, so I gotta make more arrows. You're back? So after you arrive at the exclamation point on the map, you're gonna see this rope here, and you're just basically gonna cut it. Then you're gonna want to carefully Skyrim your way down! On this guy, you'll find a GPS locator and the flashlight. If you just go tad south, where you see that tiny little body of water there, you're going to find another tool. So at this camp, you are going to find the modern axe, which is very good for chopping trees, obviously. You're also going to find some boom booms. Alright, so after you got all those things, and hopefully you haven't starved by now, you need to find a food source, whether it's cannibals or animals. In this case, there are no animals around, so sorry, buddy. I'm not saying you should resort to cannibalism, but if you really don't have a choice, it's an option. But in this case, I'm not going to because I'm not desperately starving. But I'm just saying, it's an option. Kelvin, buddy, what do you think of this tutorial so far? Not a thought between those ears. There are definitely a good amount of animals that you can definitely eat. Fish being one of them. You know, you just shoot the fish and then you go grab it. It's pretty simple. Hey, back off. Back off. Fucking shoot, back off. Booga booga booga! However, if you're not that great at hunting and you just want food passively, you could try small animal traps in the wilderness, or you could try fish traps in rivers. That also gets you food. Or if you're going to resort to cannibalism, like I said earlier, they also have man traps. Totally up to you. If you want to avoid the cannibals instead of fighting them, you could always crouch in bushes. You know, you are literally invisible if they don't see you beforehand. Alright, so that basically covers all the basics of surviving your first couple of days in Sons of the Forest. Now, obviously, that's not everything. I don't expect you guys to be a professional by now. Obviously, I'm not. But that's how I survived my first couple of days. And hopefully this helps you guys out. If you guys want more, please like and subscribe and comment down below part 2. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Say bye, Kelvin! Wait. Before you go, one more thing. Before you leave your world, remember to save. There's no auto-saving. I've made that mistake way too many times. Bye!